Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, what's happening? Not much, not much, not much. Fucking. No, I've only come to do a live stream because I think there's something I need to let out now. Obviously, I've made certain phone calls today to make sure that legally I've got backing so that what I'm about to say um, is already public knowledge to a certain extent. Now, I think I've been pretty fair when it comes to a certain type of live streamer. I'm not going to mention their names. That keeps going around making stupid memes of me and shit like that. Which, to be fair, he's been told to stop by his local police force because he's going around saying that I'm a paedophile and all this. Well, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag now. Just a little something. No, these are not banter, Asylum. It's not banter to call someone a paedophile that's not actually a paedophile. Okay? Now, this particular person, I'm not going to let too much out of the bag. But see, I actually let some of it out the other day, actually. Now, my mother used to be a nurse. And also what they class as a forensic pathologist. And over the years, as part of being a forensic pathologist, she had to be a social worker for both adults and youngsters. So obviously you get to know people, you work with a lot of people in high places, things like that. Which I'm not going to mention no names. But this particular troll thinks it's clever to do what he's doing and shit like that. But what he doesn't realise is when my late mother passed away, I found out an awful lot about this particular person. So he's going around saying I'm a paedophile and shit like that. Well, I think there'd be a lot of people out there that would be very interested as to why he was never allowed to have his daughter with him. I think they'd be very, very interested. Because you see, not only do I know where this particular person lives, there's quite a lot of information in my mother's late mother's diary, that would actually blow people's minds. So he wants to be very, 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 very careful. Very careful. Because no matter what happens, when this guy does go to court in the new year, which he will do, like I've always said to this day one, say that again. But at the end of the day, they shouldn't have been talking about my son, which I've got all the original recordings of, which Bedfordshire police have got. So I've got fuck all to hide. See, that's the thing, you guys. The trolls out there only want you to hear what they put out there. They never recorded the full conversation. That's why I'm leaving it to the police. But I do know one thing. I've got a lot of information out of my mother's diary. But I won't say nothing about that at the moment. But the one thing I've always vowed on, and I've told the police this, once he's been in that courtroom and he has to stand up and give his full name and address out, that is when I will dox it. And I will have no qualm about doing so. But this particular person wants to stop doing what he's doing. Because the stuff that my late mother left in her diary is already public. And I wouldn't be breaking the law. Obviously, I wouldn't mention names. But I wouldn't be breaking the law. So that's all I've got to say in the matter. I'm not aggravating the situation. It's just the fact the police already know. The police already knows. Oh, I'm not talking about fucking Shagger. Why would I be talking about Shagger? I've got fuck all to do with Shagger. I'm not talking about Shagger, man. Get your fucking facts straight. Fucking silly cunt. You need to get your facts bloody straight. I'm not talking about Shagger. I'm talking about an Englishman. Fuck me. I'm not talking about fucking Shagger. And whoever you are, fuck off. I'm not talking about fucking Shagger. Why would I be talking about Shagger? Fucking worse to me. Why would... What? See, this is what I'm saying. This is when idiots put two and two together and come up with a million. Because they're that fucking dumb. Why would I be talking about Shagger? Do you think Shagger's the only man on this planet that's got a daughter? Fuck off, man. Why would I want to be talking about him? Fucking idiot. Why would I be talking about Shagger? Fucking idiot. I'm talking about someone that's English, not fucking jock. But no, like I say, I never even knew fucking Shagger when my mum was alive. I wasn't even over on that scene. But anyways, my mother left quite a lot of useful information in that diary. And they want to stop doing what they're doing. Because I've told the police on both sides of the water. They want to carry on. I will release it. Everything. Anyways. I've said what I needed to say, but I certainly ain't talking about fucking Shagger. So yeah. Anyways, I've said all that I need to say. But no, I'm not talking about Shagger. Fuck hell no. Why would I be talking about him for? Anyways. Peace out, guys. Peace out.